They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's... The Jaguars will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Texas Longhorns offense will start this game off. And we are going to be treated to a great show today, Jesse. Two of the most dynamic players in the country in the same backfield.
And you got to give this coaching staff credit for bringing these two guys into the program, right, David? You're lucky if you just have the quarterback. But on top of that, you get this game-breaking running back, and this is so difficult for a defense to stop.
It's so frustrating because I got to stop the run game. I got to really get focused, get numbers, but then the quarterback can hurt you. This duo is one of the best in the country. They do it against every single defense. People are still looking for answers.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Landry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Jaguars offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how's this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The Jaguars will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Quick release by the QB.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for room, it's Landry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Grabbed behind the line, it's Landry. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Showing off the arm. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. And the Jaguars will hustle for the line.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Jaguars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give out of the gun.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Reads it, fires complete. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's running free down the middle. Defense got it, they're on the run. Touchdown, Longhorn! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle, and you can tell they...
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The play action fake. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The option look. He'll toss it. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets an answer.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll go with a direct snap. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. The Jaguars racing to the line in the hurry-up.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the boot, looking for his man. Oh, and the ball squirts out near their own goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! The defense putting points on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That is is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Jaguars come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. And here comes the punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The RPO, it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Gives it on the option. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
He's got it on the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to sneak it. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Longhorns backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Gets that thing away from the goal line. He's all the way out to the 7 with a pickup of 6. The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Using the quick game. Made a defender miss. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him.
This quarterback right now is in groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Throws to the wide out. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Landry. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before half. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the 1st. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Jaguars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution. Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
He'll pull it on the read. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going to fire deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it down the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. At the 20, he's got space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Longhorns back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Rush is on him. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's caught. It's Davis. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Punt is in the air on 4th down. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete in the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Trying to barge in. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They'll run the sneak for it. Sneak gets it done.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll go to the ground. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Wants to fire on second down. Flicks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Working that left side now. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Longhorns are on the move. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Offense facing fourth down.
They'll run for it. Spins away from the defender. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to North Carolina. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Wants to go up top. Dumps it off in the flats. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The Jaguars decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas! This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Vega. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a third and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And the Jaguars send out the punt unit. 3-and-out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Texas offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Complete on 3rd down. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Unloads quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's York. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Zings it complete to the right. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every